Good morning. Sorry, just had to get something real quick. Hope you guys doing good. Wednesday morning, gotta love it. Let's see. ONTX on fire. Yeah, looks like it. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Just got back from dropping my girlfriend off at her internship. Always a get and go mindset, right? After this, be going to my class. Packed days on Mondays and Wednesdays. Yeah, I do need to take the trash out. You're right. Probably taking it out on my way to class this morning. For some reason, my girlfriend decides to have the worst trash can space management in the history of the world. So I have to take out my garbage every day, like half a day. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, half of the garbage is just water bottles and boxes. But yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. Logging on a Webull right now. Let's see what we got going on. Good morning. DNN, personally, I like DNN, but if you're up a pretty good amount on it, I would take your profit on it. Good morning. Fubo. I love Fubo personally. I know I call it Fubu when it's Fubo, but I think SOS will, I don't think it'll tank, but I do believe it went up a pretty good amount. I tried to buy it at 9 yesterday. It wouldn't let me, wouldn't go through. Why is the market nearly always red nowadays? So, basically, send some good vibes. Love you. But yeah, so I believe in Neo. I have a lot of videos about Neo. But hold on. Oh, damn it. Come on. All right, perfect. Having a little bit of a dip on time today, dang. Oh, I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. All right, back. Sorry. Torchlight TRCH personally. TRCH, it's just a little too risky for me. CCIV, personally, I'm staying away from CCIV right now just because I know that a lot of the times when a product's not out yet and they're not making money yet and the stock price jumps that much, it's just kind of a bubble. Not necessarily a long-term bubble, a short-term bubble. It just means it will come back down, and when it does, I'll be there. CTRM, personally, I'm staying away. EBON, I love EBON. I think EBON's a really great long-term option. CTRM, personally, staying away. Time pre-market. Yep, it's down a little bit today in pre-market. It's at $2.67. So with what we have so far on time, I'm expecting a breakout either today or Thursday or possibly even Friday. But we're very close, guys. We formed a perfect cup and handle pattern on a 3-month chart. It doesn't get any more clear than that. It's going to be a huge win for us. I'm really excited. I got my eyes glued to the screen, ready to go. It's great stock. Dogecoin, nope. How POTX looked long-term. POTX is going to be really great long-term. Personally, on POTX right now, I'm down 8.29%, but I bought when it was dipping a bunch. So the day that stock pumped and then went back down, I started buying, and it's slowly going to go up over time. I see the POTX ETF being over $100 in the next few years, just because of the fact that people my age, most people my age anyway, they smoke marijuana. And being a global cannabis ETF, as companies become more prominent in the cannabis industry, there's more profitability in the cannabis industry, and it's available to whole public, it's a lot safer of an investment than betting on one specific company, because you don't go into the company saying, yeah, I love Pot X better, because if you go into a dispensary and buy marijuana, right, you're not going to say, oh, give me some of that Tilray weed, you know? You don't say that, right? You say, oh, just give me that. You have no idea what company's from. It's from all different kinds of companies. There's hundreds of competitors in every single facet. So personally, I just see Pot X and MJ as the two pot ETFs that are so much more safer than Tilray or Euphoria or whatever you call it. You just got to be really careful. Time is a buy, yes. Hexo, personally, I'm staying away from it. The pot ETF is going to get you the returns that you want in the pot industry without all of the risk. MYT is a beast. Yeah, I thought that was my worst pick ever. Guess not, right? Time dropping and dropping. It still hasn't even touched my buy-in price. And sometimes you got to suffer the pain before the gain. It's just how it is. Load on fire today. Oh, it looks like it. Is SOS a buy? Personally, with it rubbing up so much, I don't think so. PLTR, I love PLTR. GLBS is 100% a buy. CCIB nearing a deal with Lucid Motors. Yep, they haven't made a car yet, though, so that's the thing. That's why I'm staying away from that company. There's been too many electric vehicle companies with the concept. I just want to let everyone know right now, how many Lucid cars have you seen on the road today? I want to ask you. Because I know Lucid Motors makes cars. I used to be a valet driver. I actually have driven a Lucid before that wasn't electric, right? But I've only seen one in my whole entire, when I had 2 years of valet experience with a bunch of rich people, right? And so what does that tell you? That tells you that people are still going to be buying Teslas. People are still going to be buying Fords. People are still going to be buying all the cars that they're usually buying, and not Lucid Motors. Lucid Motors isn't a number one motor company, you know? Yeah, they only have prototypes, and that's why I'm not investing in it at these current prices, because when you just have prototypes and the price goes up the way it is right now, that's a recipe for disaster. GLBS, I love GLBS. GLBS is a great one. PHUN. Oh, I gotta look at that. I haven't heard of that. Sorry, guys. Just waking up. PHUN, I believe it was. Funware, it's a software company out of Texas. Personally, sitting at $2.85. It's looking pretty good to me. Personally, it just had some offerings that it kind of strays me away from. It only has 163 million market cap. They did not do well in the earnings in quarter three. Personally, if you're looking for a stock to get into, I would avoid something up 349% over the last 3 months that has good earnings. So I would stay away. SNDL, personally, I'm stayed away. CNET, I think it could be a good long-term hold. ABEPF, I can't find that one, I'm sorry. Ooh, a little chilly in my place today. Wow. RIGH. Can't find that one either. Sorry. Dogecoin, I don't like Dogecoin. NEO is it in consolidation? Yes, it's in consolidation. So let's go over NEO really quickly here. So yesterday, I did cave and sell some of my NEO shares. I know. I love NEO. Nothing wrong with NEO, but I still have some NEO. Right now, I have 25 shares of NEO. I used to have 35. I sold 10 yesterday. Put some of it back into TYME. I bought some NNDM. I bought, let's see here. I bought 2 more Fubo. And that's what I did. Yeah, and more TYME, of course. But if you own Butterfly, again, just be very patient with Butterfly. It's going to be good. It's just going down a few days prior to the merger. When it happened, it went up, and then it's starting to go down because, post-merger, right? You just got to kind of hold on with those companies. If you believe in those companies, you got to hold on. XL, I love XL. Cardano, I like Cardano. EMR, I love EMR. WN, I would pass up. UWMC, great long-term hold. SOS, I think it's a little too high right now. TYME, when will it go up? No one knows the exact moment it'll go up, right? If we all knew when it was going to go up, we could just buy right before it went up and be rich. You just got to make sure to stick to your plan, and it's still a great company. The price action pre-market today does not change the fact that it's a great company. ITRM still good. ITRM is a great long-term hold. I bought 2 shares yesterday. I know 2 shares, very little amount. Who cares, right? But Yeah, I sold for a profit a while ago, bought a little bit back in. I'm going to start buying slowly. I knew I only bought 2 shares because right now I'm down 6.2% on those shares. So with that being said, I'm just going to slowly keep adding. I might add 3 more a day, maybe. We'll see how it is. Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate you. My stock pick of the day, today it was NNDM. NNDM. What makes you so sure about TYME? Well, they have a patent to cure COVID, and they're also in stage 3 of their clinical trials. They just had a $100 million equity offering at $2.50, which is currently only over 17 cents over the offering, by the way, right now. $100 million offering at $2.50, an equity offering, so that they could get more money to fund their 3rd clinical trial on pancreatic cancer research, which they have a treatment that causes a 92% decrease in death. That's why I love TYME. And their industry's set to go up to $12 million by the end of 2027. It's pretty good. I just sold 10 NEO. I'm holding the rest of the 25. Can you please explain mining? What do you mean mining? Like, are you mean mining like for Bitcoin? I could explain that for sure. Just let me know. GRNS staying away. ASRT, I like it. GSAT, I like GSAT. DNN, I like it for right now. DNN looking pretty good. VUZI staying away. I love tickers. It'd be a little bit easier. Sorry. Crypto. Yeah, so mining cryptocurrency. And so basically, it's too late for someone like me and you to mine cryptocurrency. If we tried to mine cryptocurrency from our computer, it would simply cost us more money in electricity than it would us generating the Bitcoin. So what people do is they have big, giant computers, right? And these computers, they figure out a math problem to be able to get 1 block of Bitcoin. And every 4 years, there's a halvening for Bitcoin, right? And so during the halvening, when that happens, the amount of Bitcoin they get for mining 1 block goes in half, gets cut in half. So the halvening happened in March of 2020. And so before that halvening, if miners got 1 block of Bitcoin, they were awarded 12.5 Bitcoin. And now today, after the halvening, they were only rewarded 6.25. And then also in 2024, instead of 6.25, they're going to be getting 3.125 Bitcoin for every block. And also the math problem gets harder and harder and harder and harder. And so everyone who thinks crypto's a long-term risk, it's definitely a short-term risk, don't get me wrong. But everyone who thinks crypto's a long-term risk is just simply wrong. Yes, 100%. Yep. Think about it. If you're mining Bitcoin and it's harder for you to mine Bitcoin throughout the years, don't you want the Bitcoin to go up in value, right? Kind of the same thing when it comes to actual gold mining and actual silver mining. You do it because you know either the actual gold or the actual silver will go up in value. CRISPR is great. Yes, I agree. CBAT, I like CBAT. Plug, I like Plug. TTCF staying away. Good buy for POTX. I personally believe so. I'm down 8.51% on it right now, but I'm keeping that for the long term. I have 12 shares. I don't like JAGX personally. Hi, how's it going? Let's see. What coin do you recommend to buy in? Personally, I'm only buying 2 cryptocurrencies right now, and with a little bit of the money that I get from selling sports cards, a very small percentage every single time I make a sale, I'll put it in there. So right now, I'm only buying Litecoin and Bitcoin. One second here. Oh, man. That's weird. Yeah, TYME, it's going to do good. It's going to do good. It's at $2.68 right now. I have 1,250 shares. It's looking good right now. We're in a good setup. Yeah, I was like hurting my stomach. I was like, why isn't this coming out, you know? Nah, just one small one. That was all. Tesla, I like Tesla. My pick of the day today is going to be NNDM. I'm staying away from SNDL because they're a company that's very close to being bankrupt. Good buy for TYME. Anything under $3 is a fantastic buy for TYME in my opinion. Thank you so much, Matthew, for the donation. Yeah, anything below $3 for TYME is a buy for me, personally. I think it's a great buy. Too late for CCIV, personally, in my opinion, right now it is. I would wait till they start at least putting cars into production before I even think about buying the stock. PLTR, the ARK ETF just bought a bunch of PLTR yesterday. It's looking good for them. ITRM, personally, ITRM is going to be a great long-term hold. I know people are going to think I'm crazy, but I think it could go to $100 over the next 5 years. I need to grow my beard. I'll look epic. I look so bad with the beard, though. You might think it will look epic, I promise, but it just comes in all patchy, and, believe it or not, it's red. I don't know why. None of my hair and my whole body is red, but... yeah. I wouldn't do it. Trust me, you don't want to see it. Churchill bringing some new SPACs. Yeah, could be good. Is there any way you can put up good buys for the day at the end of your morning sessions? I would. The thing is, though, if I don't have enough time to put up buys right after my live stream. After my live stream today, on Mondays and Wednesdays at least, right after before I go and drop off my girlfriend, right before I come back, I get here about 5 minutes before my live stream, get ready to do my live stream, and then do my live stream, and then after my live stream, I have to go straight to class, and I'm there till from 10 o'clock till 11:15, and then I come back here, kind of look at my computer, try to do everything I can. I am only one person. I do so much things every day. People say that I just sit here and do nothing all day. People say that what I do isn't work. People say that I should be doing other things, but at the end of the day, I have so much things I have to do every single day, and I'm trying my best. I promise you, I answer every single message. I answer everything. It takes a lot of time. I know it might seem like it's really easy to do what I do, but it's tough. Yep, TYME is a hold. Thanks, Big Sean. Love you. The stock pick for the day is NNDM. My pleasure. Yeah, fuck what people say. All right. You're right. Yeah, it's just stuff. A lot of people, they don't really know, what I'm doing, They don't know my story. They don't know, what I do on a daily basis. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning to be able to make content and think of ideas for videos and stuff and do my research. My girlfriend goes to her internship in the morning. I wake up an hour and a half before her. What's the Discord? Discord, you can just find it in my bio, StockForge, free Discord in there. There's a premium version where you can get some picks from them too. They have options trades and everything you could possibly ever imagine, including a tax professional. But there's also a free side too where you still see every single trade that I make right when I make it on there. And that's been my main thing. I have a paid subscription. I've been getting a little hate for it recently, but a lot of people have to be aware that it's not like my physical Discord. It is my Discord. StockForge and me are very great friends, very great partners. That's how I get paid, guys. Everyone knows that you can't do something like this unless you make money. So I want this to be my career, and so that's kind of a way for people to support me if they want. But if not, hey, let's see. Bingo is still going strong. Oh, yeah, Bingo doing good. Yep. SCYX, I love SCYX. HCMC, personally, I don't like HCMC. CBAT, I like CBAT. Bingo strong, yes. PT for NNDM, I'm probably looking for about $20 at least. NNDM, personally, I only have 3 shares right now. It's more of a long-term hold for me just because of the fact that more than 3% of the ARK ETF is in NNDM, which is fantastic. Let's see, why not HCMC? It's too cheap for me. I don't buy anything that's less than 10 cents. Because it's there for a reason. CCIV, personally, I'm staying away. Kodak could go back up, but personally, I'm staying away. Where's XL going by the end of the year? I see XL being in the $50-$60 range by the end of the year. I do like John Deere. PLTR is looking great. The ARK ETF just bought a bunch of shares of PLTR yesterday. So if you're in PLTR, hold on to those shares. ARXT staying away, SOS staying away, InkW staying away, Dogecoin staying away, PIXY staying away. Workhorse, sell or hold. Personally, if you're up a bunch, I would sell it. But if you're not up a bunch and you believe in the company long term, I would hold on to it. Gilt, I like it. Blink, I like it. TYME breaks through. Rolls-Royce staying away, OCGN staying away, Pola staying away, JAGX staying away, DNN, I like it. DMB pass, APHA, get PodX instead, ATCC staying away, ALPP staying away, Clover Health staying away, HCMT staying away, MRMD, I like MRND, I like DNN, SPCE, I like it long term. Did you say you buy Litecoin? Yes, I do buy Litecoin. I buy Litecoin and I buy Bitcoin right now. A long time ago, I bought I had 2 Bitcoin, 1 Ethereum, and 1 Litecoin, and those are the cryptos that I'm holding, never selling. I got it way too good of a price to be able to sell those, but holding on to those and then slowly maybe buying like $10, $25 a week in Bitcoin and Litecoin. Because those are the two, to me, digital gold and silver, that's what I'm going. Joey rapping these tickers. Oh yeah. Ford, I love Ford. Ford's going to be a great company. I believe that they could double their value in the rest of 2021. CBAC, I like CBAC. TYME staying away. Oh, TYME staying away. I love TYME. I read that wrong. Butterfly, I love Butterfly. You have two Bitcoins. I do have 2 Bitcoins, but I'm not even thinking about the fact that I have them, right? I'm trying to hold on to them, and I want to be able to put my kids through college in the future and buy a nice car at the same time. But yeah, I don't even think of the fact that I had 2 Bitcoin. It's just, like, I could cash it out, but it's crazy. Any physical gold or silver? I have some physical silver. I have silver coins. I got 1 silver coin for every single year for my birthday from my grandma. I always wonder, man, why do you give me these silver coins, Grandma? Like, what are you doing? And they're pretty great. I love having them. Personally, I'm probably going to be collecting physical gold here in the future. Just, like, to collect personally and just to have like very few amount, but I don't have enough money to be able to buy gold right now. 1 small tiny 1/10 of an ounce gold coin is $2,000. So for now, I'm staying away. Any good penny stocks? Personally, I love TYME. I think it's ready for a breakout in the next couple days. APHA staying away. TYME, any news? No news on TYME yet. We just had that one article about how their market is set to go to $12 billion by the end of 2027, which is fantastic news. Is going to be a green day for Fubo. Yeah, it could be. We'll see. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. DNN price target, personally, about $2. Pick of the day today is NNDM. Lucid scheduled to publish. Yeah, I know they're scheduled to publish something, but the thing is, it doesn't change the fact that their cars are still a concept. They're not making cars yet. It's almost time, you're right. My pick of the day, it was NNDM. Nano Dimension. NIO, I love NIO. I think it's in a pretty good spot. Do not panic on NIO unless it goes under the price of $54.44. You need to sell all of them. EOGrad, I'm staying away. Riot, staying away. Thoughts on Plug? I like Plug. I bought Bitcoin about $3,800, I believe. About $3,800. It wasn't like directly at that price though. It was when it was hovering around there. I just kept buying more as much as I could. Sold all my XRP that I had for my car, so that was good. Apple, personally, I love Apple. It's my favorite, safest stock in the market right now. Apple will be the #1 performing stock in the market, more than likely. ACIC thoughts, staying away. Stellar could rebound, but personally, when you're in cryptocurrency, you can't go for these short-term gains. Cryptocurrency is not for short-term gains. Cryptocurrency is long-term gain. And if you think it's for short-term gains and you trade a bunch in and out of cryptocurrency, just wait till tax time. You'll never do that again, I promise. NNDM consists of 3% of the ARK ETF. NNDM is a great company. TYME, it's looking good to me. I like TYME. I have 1,250 shares of TYME, more shares than I've ever owned of any stock in my life, and I'm going in. TYME price target, I'm selling half at $5.50, trying to sell the rest at $8. SOS, I like SOS personally. I just think it's a little too high right now. Mara staying away for it right now. ARK bought ACIC. It did buy ACIC, but personally, it's just something that I don't want to invest my money into. One of the reasons why I don't have a lot of ARK, because of the fact that those stocks are great, right? Great, fantastic long-term plays. But I'm trying to turn $5,000 into $1 million, and I'm not going to be able to do that with an ARK ETF. 5G is the future. Do you have any stocks? INSG. Yep, INSG for 5G. It's sitting at $17.50. Looking pretty good to me. Just went below the moving average on the weekly, and so that's always your target to buy. It's 9:26 here. Yep, TYME taking a pretty healthy dip this morning. QS doing really good for me right now. I have 5 shares of QS, up 10.61% on that this morning. Those 5 shares of QS really worked out. OZSC thoughts? I love OZSC. ACIC, personally, I'm staying away from it. What about TSMP? Staying away. OZSC, I like OZSC. SOS, I think it's a little too high right now. I'm up $500 on CCIV. Should I stay in? If you're up $500 on CCIV and you love CCIV, I would sell half of it just to secure some profits. Why is Time so good? Time's good because they have a patent to cure COVID-19, and their trials for pancreatic cancer has shown a 92% decrease in death, and they just had a $100 million offering at $2.50 that closed last week. I would sell half your CCIV. No, it's not too late for Alpine 4. Yeah, it is. Run, not passing. AMC, Young Kramer. I'm staying away from AMC right now. Let's see. SCYX all over the news. Of course they are, right after I sell them, right? Let's see what their price at right now. Oh, $9.63. Yeah, I have a price target of $30 in SCYX. Looking pretty good. HCMC staying away. NEO 75 by mid-March. Yeah, it definitely could happen. Made me happy with my 25 shares. Let's see. Can you show your portfolio as of now? Thanks. I can't show my portfolio because I would have to physically take this off and then show it there. I'm going to make a video about it right before my class today. While I'm in class probably. But I'm going to make a video for you guys, show you what my portfolio is. I just have to drive to my class and then I'll be able to make that video for you guys. Lemonade, I love Lemonade. MICT staying away, APHA staying away, GLBS staying away, BVNNF staying away. What trading platform do I use? I use Webull. But let's go over my portfolio right now. Before we get it's 9:30. The market's about to start, so let's get into it. So TYME, I have 1,250 shares, up 22.85%. Butterfly, I have 20 shares, up 16.14%. QS, I have 5 shares, up 10.81%. NNDM, I have 3 shares, up 5.01%. I have 2 shares of BOTZ, up 0.59%. I have 10 shares of SWCH, down 0.95%. I have 25 shares of NEO, down 1.03%. I have 25 shares of XL, down 1.29%. I have 2 shares of ITRM, down 3.7%. I have 12 shares of FUBO, FUBO, down 6.49%. I have 12 shares of POTX, and down 9.45%. And I have 2 shares of ZNTE, down 10.57%. Any price under $3 is a buy, in my personal opinion. I love TYME, and I would not own 1,250 shares of TYME if I didn't think it was a good stock. I promise you guys that. I'm staying away from SNDL. Kern, staying away. FinV, I like FinV. GSAT, I like GSAT. Tesla, what's going on? It's having a little bit of a dip here. Tesla, that's what happens. It goes up for a long time. Seems like it's never going to go down. And then it dips hard. And when it dips hard, that's the time to buy. When you're scared of Tesla, that's when it's time to buy. I'm telling you. GSAT has more news today. Yeah, GSAT looking good. FIZZ, I like it. DNN, I like it. Pins, I like it. Thank you, Young Kramer. My pleasure. SOS, personally, I believe it's a little too high. When do you sell NEO? Yeah, I sold it. I sold Neo at about. Oh, I have 25 shares of Neo. I'm not selling any Neo unless it goes below $54.44, which it won't. I'm staying away from SNDL because they're really close to bankruptcy, and a lot of people don't know about it. They're just kind of not even realizing it, not even trying to look at that. They're just looking at what everyone's saying about it on the internet. Most of my portfolio down early. Yeah, hey, down early. Looks like I have to get going in a few minutes here. But yeah, today so far we are down 1.15%. I'll take it, right? Not too shabby. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. Clover and UWMC thoughts. Personally, I'm staying away from Clover Health, but I like UWMC. ZOM, I think it's overvalued. Why sell NEO at $54.44? I would sell NEO at $54.44 if it went underneath, because I predicted an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the monthly chart. And so if that is correct, it's not going to go below that line. But if I am not correct, it's going to go below that line. I'm wrong, and I got to sell. We are keeping TYME. I'm not selling any of them. I'm holding TYME until we make some money. Shout out Joey. Thank you. GVWO long term. I like it. Gus staying away. GFL. I love GFL. SOS staying away. I think it's a little too high. What's going on? Coach Nova. Always here in the morning. Love my man. GVO long term. I like GVO. Thank you. Yeah, my pleasure. ASYS staying away. Phil staying away. CTRM staying away. Any mergers you've heard about? Personally, it's really, really early on. Really, really early. Don't quote me on this, but I have 2 shares of ZNTE, and I believe they're going to be the next electric plane company. Yep, electric planes. Everyone's getting on electric cars now. No one's thinking about electric planes. No one thinks about electric trucks. No one thinks about electric tractors. No one thinks about that. ALPP staying away. Why buy TYME? They have a patent to cure COVID-19, and at the same time, they have a 92% decrease in the death rate of pancreatic cancer with their trial SN88. SCR staying away. ARTL staying away. All right, guys, looks like I got to get going. It's 9:33, got to go to my class. I will make sure to do a portfolio update for you guys soon. DNN, I do like DNN, about $2 price right on there. You're the GOAT. Thank you so much for being here. Neo at 56. It is at $56. It's not going to go under $54.14, and if it does, I'm selling all 25 of my shares. But let's see. Yeah, you have a good day too, Coach. BB staying away, but they do have a lot of people lined up in their store every day. But guys, make sure to do your own research, stick to your plan, and as always, happy trading. Love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you guys soon.